Heyo, it's OMNIDOG here with a overview and review. Yeah, I read it. Batman and Robin Adventures, Omnibus. So we'll take a look at it first, and as we're doing that, I will give you my thoughts on it. This is also a chance for me to talk about organic priced books. Save $2 with my code OMNIDOG. Ooh, big savings, 5% off. 5%, yeah. Shipping 4 more books together with the code OMNIDOG. Sit. Right on. So, let's get to Batman and Robin Adventures. I am almost done with Batman the Animated Series. Yes, it's taken me a long time. I didn't grow up with it, as the vast majority of my audience has. I've enjoyed it immensely, and I am right in the middle of the 3rd season, which is called the Batman and Robin Adventures, and I love it. It's got Robin, as Tim Drake as Robin, and Batgirl's in it, so I'm loving this season most of all. Now, this book, Ty Templeton's the main writer. Paul Dini wrote the first 3 issues. Hilary Bader wrote Batman and Robin: The Lost Years, which I will get to. So, how does it compare to the animated series, and how does it look? Let's check it out. So as you can see, this lines up very nicely. DC did a good job with this. So if you've got Batman the Animated Series Omnibus, then it looks just like it. So they go right next together perfectly. We have the back cover. $75. $75? Really? Wow. Look how big this book is. Well, okay, in an era of rising prices, let's celebrate 75 bucks. And then we'll take the dust jacket off, to reveal an extremely boss. Okay, I bet there's an easier way to do this. Yeah, we'll just do it this way. Okay, there's an extremely boss dust jacket on it. Sorry, I took the dust jacket off. Here is the front cover, spine, back cover, which is cool. And let's take a quick look at the binding. Solid. Very nice. Now, I will say I've gotten 2 DC books recently that I've reviewed, Secret Six and this one. They're approximately the same size, I would guess, but boy, they were tight upon first opening. You really have to stretch the spines on these. You really have to take care with these books to stretch out the spine and relax the spine, because they're tight at first. They're fine now, but they're very tight at first. So here we have the creators, and we have nice table of contents with pages right here, and there are pages on each one, so that's nice. Now, of course, you do have this white border. So is this really oversized? Is it bigger than the comic? I don't know. You've got borders. This looks like maybe it is. I don't have the trades. I'd never read this before. So it does have the border, but I don't, let's see, where's a regular trade paperback? Yeah, so it looks like the images might be the size, well, wait. Yeah, it looks like the images are about the size of a trade paperback, which I assume is a production decision. Either way, it looks great. I don't feel like this suffers at all from not being full-blown page. It doesn't have to have art just covering the entire page. So we start out with Paul Dini. We got the intro by Ty Templeton. Forward by Scott Peterson. Dini writes the first 3 books. And let me double check. I feel like the first, it's a, the first two issues are a story arc in itself about Two-Face. Yeah, there's three. That's about the Riddler. So the first two, there are several two-story arcs in this. And so I think the art matches up really well with the animated series. It looks quite similar, and of course the writing is by Paul Dini in these first few issues, so it's great. And there's actually a lot of emotion in these first couple issues because, I'll spoil it for you, Joker makes, with Harley's help, makes it look like Two-Face's girl is engaged to Bruce Wayne, and it drives Two-Face crazy, and it breaks Grace's heart. So these are not just cartoon, these aren't just cartoony and don't have substance. These stories are, pretty compelling. I really enjoyed all of them. I read the entire book, and let's keep going. Later issues were written by Ty Templeton. He wrote the bulk of the series, and I feel they were just as good as Paul Dini's. And this is Dick Grayson Robin. Okay, wait. Yeah, this is Dick Grayson Robin. It's Tim Drake in the animated series, but in this book it's Dick Grayson, because that takes us to the lost years. So as you can see, the style matches the animated series. The writing, I feel, is really very interesting. I ripped through this book probably in 3 hours, and that was because I found them so fun. I just genuinely found these all so fun and kind of compelling, and I just wanted to keep reading them. So if you're a fan of Batman the Animated Series, you will be a fan of this. And this was fun. This was kind of heartbreaking. It's always heartbreaking with the ventriloquist, to me. All of the ventriloquist stories, to me, are kind of sad. Yeah, ventriloquist and Scarface. Then we have a great one with Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, and Robin. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, the ventriloquist and Scarface, they just break my heart, kind of. So that's good writing when it can get an emotional response out of me. This is great. A series of heists with Harley and Ivy and her hyenas, and they turn Robin against Batman, of course, with the specifically poisoned lips of Poison Ivy, and it's a fun story, a lot of fun. Yes, we have Batgirl and Talia al Ghul. This is I don't think this is a two-parter. I think this is, well, yeah, actually, yeah, it is a two-parter because it follows, yeah. But this one does end, but then it goes into, this is a cool cover, but then it goes into the next issue. And it's, of course, it's Talia al Ghul and Ra's al Ghul. So those are always great. And we have a couple more of those in the back of the book. We have appearances by Man-Bat and Bane and Riddler and Joker. And other surprise guests. And a cool appearance by Deadman. Lots of Selena appearances. And, of course, Harley Quinn. So let me take, so these, Batgirl, these stories are great. Let me get to the part that's actually very interesting in this, as it, there's Zatanna. So that's it for the main book. And it ends with a Ra's al Ghul story. Now, this is interesting. Batman Adventures: The Lost Years. This, I found this well written and the art was well done. It shows an increasingly at odds Dick Grayson with Batman. Dick is not happy with the way he's treated, so he actually leaves the team. Batgirl ends up joining Batman for several quests, and Dick goes on to complete his training in various places, the same way as we've read before that Bruce Wayne did, seeking out knowledge from various places around the world to hone himself, to learn how to be a better fighter, a better strategist, a better partner. And I won't ruin the surprise of what happens, but he does come back, and something, Tim Drake and somebody else shows up. So I don't want to spoil it for you, but it's great. And then, let's see, I don't want to spoil it. I don't really feel like there's too many extras in this book. Yeah, no, there's not much in the way of extras, but $75? It's hard to beat this. I really enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun. As soon as I'm done with the animated series, I'm going to read the Batman animated series Omnibus. If you like the animated series, if you like comic books, if you like Batman, Robin, Batgirl, well, then this is the book for you. This is a wonderfully fun book, and I love it. I'm really happy that I got it. Organic Price Books was nice enough to send this to me for a review, so shout out to them. Sorry to everybody else out there, but I'm keeping this one because it was a lot of fun. So peace and love, peace and love. Thank you for watching. Please hit the like button on your way out, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Send me messages, blah, 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 blah. You know what to do. Thank you. Love you all. Peace and love. Thank you for watching.